And this is one of those products that is great when it comes to snack time, to needing a quick meal, to wanting something that's low in calorie but high in protein and the highest of quality, whether it is at home or on the go. And it's called Mighty Spark. And these are chicken snack sticks, and these are premium cuts of chicken with the freshest, most delicious flavors of whole foods you can actually see in each stick. And what we're doing is a 30 count. Each one of these is about 1 ounce. It's a really nice size. You can see easy to take on the go, easy to open and enjoy. And you're gonna get all the good stuff and none of the bad stuff. So if you're looking for something super satisfying, these are at a feature price point right now of $39.95. They are free shipping and handling. And with FlexPay, it'd be $13 and change to get them home. And when I talk about whole foods and an abundance of flavor, take a look at some of the different types that we have for you. This one is called cranberry ginger. We also have it here. This one looks so good to me. This is your sweet potato. It's barbecue sweet potato. We also have a honey jalapeno option. So if you like a little kick of spice with that sweetness from the honey jalapeno would be for you. I mean, look at this. You can even see the jalapeno pieces inside. This one is called black bean chipotle. And then this one is the original chicken, I believe. This is the original flavor. The options that we have is you can pick the single flavor and get the 30 count, or we do have a combo option, which is gonna give you a little bit of everything mixed in. We have AutoShip options as well for some of the flavors too, which means you lock in the price point and you can customize how often you receive your 30 count. So I'd like to welcome our special guest, Taylor Mock. She's joining us live on the phone right now. Taylor, I know you're a foodie. I know you love to cook and you like to eat good, real food. And this one definitely hits the mark. How are you?
That's right, Michelle. How are you? I'm doing good here.
I'm doing well too.
Hunkered down at home.
Yes. You know, I love this brand. I love that we're using quality food and we're giving something that's packed with protein, but still low calorie, because we know we still want to make the most of the foods that we're eating.
That's right. You're so right, Michelle. And, you know, I just want to point out some very important facts about these Mighty Spark chicken sticks. First off, this is premium cuts of chicken in our chicken sticks. So you're getting the wholesome, real chicken, not that like leftover chicken. I call it the leftover chicken on the floor that you find like frozen goods.
No, we don't want any of that.
Solid chicken.
Right.
Our chickens are raised with no antibiotics ever. Our chickens are also raised with no hormones added. It's soy-free. This is gluten-free, and there's no nitrates or nitrites. This is made in the good old USA. We've got nothing but simple, honest, just whole food ingredients. And, you know, you could see it when you were pointing out how you could see the ingredients in the chicken stick, Michelle. It's really because we are using real ingredients. We are not grinding our ingredients up to bits and pieces. All natural ingredients that we're using. And, you know, this is great for, like, keto diets, Weight Watchers.
Very true.
Paleo, all the diets. But it's popular with everybody.
Well, and it's hard, too, to find the convenience foods. And part of what makes them convenient is that they, you know, they're easily stored. You don't have to worry about refrigerating them. You can just leave them in a bag. But oftentimes that comes at a trade-off with getting lots and lots of preservatives and yuckies built in to keep it fresh, or at least the illusion of being fresh, when you can actually I mean, these are the best types of food because they do keep very well for very long. So maybe we can talk about how it comes, storage, how long it's good for, all of those details.
Exactly. So these are good for 1 year in your pantry. And, you know, right now, when we're trying not to go to the store, but yet our kids are snacking out our pantries like you wouldn't believe. And you're like, all right, kids, you've been in the pantry at least 15 times today. How about we cool it on the snacks? You want to give them some protein to their diet, right? Because that's what's going to fill them up. That's the longevity they're going to have throughout the day. And you as well, as a busy mom or grandmother or parent. And these chicken sticks truly have been a lifesaver in my household. I love the fact that there's 5 different flavors. And I can go over these flavors really quickly just so you can get a better idea of exactly, you know, what they taste like. So let's start with the original chicken stick. So Michelle, you said it, that's our tried and true chicken stick.
Right.
It's nothing but our premium chicken and sea salt and pepper. So if you are, it's not necessarily plain Jane in any means, but if you're just wanting something without a pop of flavor, that would be for you.
Okay. Now, next to that, we've got the black bean and chipotle, which I mean, you talk about seeing the actual food. You can see the black beans inside of this. Tell me about this flavor.
Yeah, so the black bean and chipotle is actually my #1 favorite. So you can see that it's got 45 calories in this stick. So all of our sticks are going to range between 45 to 60 calories in each stick, which is very low. So with the black bean and chipotle, Michelle, get this. There's only 1 gram of sugar in it.
Wow.
So this is a very popular one. Think of like that Chipotle bowl you're craving, or that burrito. You're maybe trying to watch your diet a little bit. You know you should kind of stay away from that kind of stuff. For me, this hits my craving. I absolutely love it.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, I like a little sweet, a little spicy, so the perfect mix here with this honey and jalapeno.
And guess what, Michelle? That is our #1 seller at HSN. Yes.
Wow.
People think, okay, they hear the word jalapeno and it scares some people because they automatically think, oh, this is going to be way too spicy for me. I'll tell you, I'm not a big spicy fan, but this honey and jalapeno, it's got that perfect sweet and spicy mix. It truly is not too spicy. And I'm a baby when it comes to spice. So for me to love this one, it tells you right there. It's just a perfect amount of kick to it. And that is also only 60 calories. Michelle, you could have like 4 or 5 of those a day and still be under your calories.
Yeah, you're getting high protein with these, which is what we definitely want as well. Next to that, we have the cranberry and ginger. That's like a really unique combination.
It's so funny. Whenever Mighty Spark, when I first started talking to them and they were telling me about this flavor, I was like, oh, I don't know about that combination. Then I tasted it for the first time, and I was incredibly shocked. So that's my second favorite, cranberry and ginger. And believe it or not, this is most popular with kids.
Really?
A lot of parents, they're leaving comments on our hsn.com, and they're saying, my older toddler loves these. I cut them up in little bite sizes.
Look at the cranberry. I mean, it's amazing.
The cranberry, because it's a sweet. So you know what? When I'm craving something sweet at night, and I'm a little rat in my pantry, I go for the cranberry and ginger.
Wow. Wow. And then finally, we have got the barbecue sweet potato, which sounds absolutely amazing. That's got to be a popular one too. There's no way.
Yes. Yes. So the barbecue seasoned sweet potato, I mean, and you can see the ingredients right there. We're not hiding any of our ingredients. It's barbecue and sweet potato. You can see the chunks in that as well. If you're craving, I say like a fatty pulled pork sandwich, or you know when you just crave barbecue, but you're like, I don't have time to make ribs or whatever. That's my craving for that one. That's when I go for that one. And that, too, is only 60 calories per stick. And my fiance, that is actually his favorite.
Really? So each of these is a full ounce. You're getting a 30 count. And you can choose one of those flavors, or you can do the combo, which is probably what I would do, just to get a little bit of everything. We do have auto ship options available as well. What that means, if you choose auto ship when you check out, you actually get to lock in your sale price point, and you're guaranteed to receive it at a time increment of your choice. So you can customize how often you receive these. So to your point, if you've got a house full of kids right now, teens, maybe you want these because you need those snacks on the go. You want the convenience foods that aren't loaded with all of those extras. This is going to be a fantastic option for you for sure, because it's satisfying, it's tasty, it's flavorful, packed with protein.
Definitely.
And Taylor, for anybody who missed it in the beginning of our presentation, when it comes to quality, tell me about the ingredients that we're using and what it doesn't include.
Right. So we say our Mighty Spark chicken sticks. This is premium chicken once again. This is not the fake stuff. This is the good chicken. Our chickens are raised with no antibiotics ever. We never add any hormones to our chickens. These sticks are gluten-free. They're soy-free. so much protein in each stick and low in calories, between 45 and 60 calories. So you can, I told Michelle, you can have 4 or 5 of these a day and still be good. And Michelle, I got to say, I've been doing a lot more walking lately, just out in my neighborhood. And my fiance and I, we call it our happy hour charcuterie board. We take a chicken stick and a glass of wine and we go on our walk.
Ooh, this would be good in a Bloody Mary, wouldn't it?
Yes, Bloody Marys. Just throw it in your bag if you're going on an airplane. Even just going to the gym after a little gym snack. So many ways to eat these, and they're incredible, and they're healthy, and they're great for you.
Well, the fun thing too, a full year, these are gonna be good, and you guys don't have to refrigerate them. You can just leave them in your pantry and they'll be good to go. So Taylor, thank you for calling and joining us for these tasty treats.
Thank you for having me.
We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, great. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, so if you're picking this one up, remember you can choose one of each of the 5 flavors or do the combo pack and get a little bit of everything thrown in. You'll get 30 of them total, and they're 1 ounce each. Okay, so I think it's time to have a nice little coffee or tea break, don't you? And who better to do that with